I reckon that I'm in for a bit of bad weather later. I've got no idea what the wind speed is. Hello again guys, welcome to a dull and windy place fell in the Lake District. We're going to be taking a look at a few bits of kit, the Thermarest Neowear mini electric inflator. I'm also going to show you the 4-flex pot support system for the Soulo Windmaster stove, and we'll take a quick look at my new head torch, the H2R Nova from Olight. And with a bit of luck, if the cloud clears a bit, we'll get some stunning views of the Lake District. So here's the pitch for tonight. As you can see, I'm only a stone's throw from the summit, but from inside the tent I get some stunning views over Ullswater and the Helvellyn range in the background. As it's my second consecutive night in the hills, it's a very similar setup to my last video, other than I'm cooking with gas instead of the Trangia. There's no steak this time, it's just something to eat dehydrated meals, and I'm a bit light on the beers. I've only got one can, but I have brought a hip flask of cognac to give me a bit of a warm up later. The car's parked down at Heartstop. It was pretty easy going for the first mile, but the final mile and a half up here was a real slog. Get some really nice views, but it's literally like that all the way. Those clouds over there, very moody skies, aren't they? I reckon that I'm in for a bit of bad weather later. So as usual, I bought my Thermarest Neowear, but today I'm going to be inflating it with a Thermarest little pump, and it's powered by 2 AAA batteries. So we'll see how that goes, shall we? All you have to do is undo the nozzle, open the lid to start it, and just put the little rubber seal over the valve. Then just leave it for a few minutes to do its thing. And that's at about 2 minutes. It's almost inflated. So far so good. It looks as though that's all it's going to put in. So I could lie on that now and it'd be perfectly fine, but I like mine firm, so I'll probably need to put a breath in. So I'll just lock off. To switch it off, you just push it in and close it, and then we'll finish off with one breath. There we go. I mentioned in my recent bivvy camping video that I'd lost my Olight H1R headlamp, but this week I was contacted by Olight, and they very kindly sent me a new H2R, which is the upgraded model. It does have different modes, from 1 lumen all the way to 2300 lumens. It is IPX8 waterproof, can be removed so you can stand it up, use it as a regular flashlight, and it's also magnetic, and it does actually stick to the headband. Just clips over with this little rubber bunk. So far I'm really happy with it, so I'll try my best not to lose this one. Olight did ask me to mention that as part of the Amazon Prime Day, they will be doing some promotions where you can get up to 50% off their products. I think that the sale runs from the 15th to the 16th of July, but I'll check when I get back and I'll put the dates on the screen for you now. I will put one of their Amazon links in the description below as well, so you can find the products that you want. I've had to run in again, just chucking it down. So the rain's dropped off for a little bit. Still looks crappy though, doesn't it? Right, I'm going to see if I can get enough water from the fly to make a brew. So I've got my sponge. I'm just going to wipe over the tent, soak up all that water. And then just squeeze it into my cup. There's enough in there for some more coffee. If it wasn't so windy, I'd put my rain kilt out and then maybe collect some water that way. But we don't want it blowing off down there. I wouldn't drink this as it is, but I would be happy to boil it up and make a coffee, because you never know what's been on the outside of your tent. So I'm going to sit in the tent for a bit and get some grub going. I collected some water earlier on from Stone Barrow Gill. I'm just going to filter that and add it to the water that I collected from the fly. I wanted to show you the 4-flex support on the Soulo Windmaster. I've been using the Triflex in some of my other videos. This one just fits around the body of the stove. The legs open up, so it gives you support for a larger pan. It's also got 4 legs, which gives you more stability. And then that just clips on there really easily. And to remove it, you just flex the spring and you can wrap it around the body again. Fold down the legs. And then put it back in your bag. I'm going to start buying bigger canisters. I think these are $3.99 in Decathlon for the small ones, but for $4.99 you get twice the gas, and for an extra 110 grams or whatever it is, saves you quite a lot of money in the long run. These are ideal if weight saving is essential, but for the most part I don't think it matters for your everyday camper. So once again I've forgotten the base for my canister, and I don't think that's sturdy enough to be putting this big pot on. We don't want it tipping over in the tent, do we? As you can see, there's plenty of room for a large pot on there. Perfect for frying pans. So obviously one of these small canisters without one of the bases, 3-legged bases, it's not ideal when you're using a larger pan. I do love how quick this stove boils even when it's windy. Like that. Going to add a little bit of kick to my coffee. Bit of cognac. Ooh, that coffee's a bit strong. I think I went a bit overboard with the brandy. Apologies for the video not being so good today. I just wanted to show that not every time you come camping it's all sunsets and sunrises. You can't even see Ullswater or Glenfinnan now. I've had to stake the chair out so it's not going anywhere, and I've got safety loops as well so it doesn't blow off the hill. The rain's come back as well, so I'm going to get myself in the tent and probably settle down for tonight. And hopefully tomorrow the weather's much nicer than this. It's one of these days where you're glad you brought a Hillerberg. Recently did a video comparing a cheaper tent to one of these premium tents. I would not want to be in a budget tent right now. Well, my pack's been blown over. These winds were not forecast. I'm so glad I've got some earplugs. I wouldn't have slept at all last night. At least it's not raining. I really do not want to go out there. I usually go out the tent and then start to pack, but everything's got to be done from inside today. As soon as I open this outside door, things are going to want to go. It's definitely more difficult packing away when you do everything inside. Please excuse the wind noise. Looking much clearer today. You can see the tent taking a bit of a battering. One or two of the guys have come loose. Everything's about packed away, so I'm going to drop the tent now great things about the Soulo is that you can drop the tent down while keeping it staked out. So in windy conditions, you know your tent's not going to blow away. I've got no idea what the wind speed is. So it might be flapping about a bit, but it's still guide down, it's not going anywhere. So the way that tie-outs wrap around the pole gives the tent extra rigidity. So as soon as the poles are out and the tent's flat, you can see that it's much easier to handle. I'll leave these two guy ropes in because the wind's blowing that way. These are the tent pegs I used, so I think it's an MSR carbon core, and these are just a cheap titanium stake from Amazon, but they did the job. So that's everything packed away. The wind's not giving up, and it started to rain as well. The weather looks much nicer over there. Alright, time to get myself safely off this hill. That wouldn't have been a bad place to pitch either. Get too complacent, but it's definitely easier going downhill. Even my arse was gasping for air coming up it. Only got about a mile to go to get to the car, so I'm going to sign off now for this video. I'll leave you one last view of the valley. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.